Okay, lecture 17. And you should know these terms. One here that we can talk about, hydrocarbon, is any compound that contains just carbon and hydrogen. That's mostly what we're going to be naming here. That's what these organic compounds are. And they can also have something else attached, but it's always going to have carbon and hydrogen, which makes it a hydrocarbon. And if you add anything else like oxygen, it becomes a hydrocarbon derivative. So with carbon and hydrogen alone, you can create millions of different compounds, I mean literally. And when you go into organic chemistry, you'll learn to name a good portion of those. We're just going to learn some basic ones here. Let's take a look. Formula for methane is CH4. And then the formula for ethane is C2H6. And the formula for propane is C3H8. Now let me draw out their structure. So you can see what we're doing is we're just adding carbons. And this is why organic compounds, why there's such a variety, is that carbon bonds to itself very strongly, and there's really no end to how many carbons you can put in a line. And of course you can also branch them out. The only limit to how many you can put together is how much time you have to react carbon with itself. So we have the first three hydrocarbons, one carbon, two carbons, and three carbons. So you should know their formulas and names. The formula for blank is C2H2, and this is acetylene, also called ethine, but this is by far and away the more common name, and it has a triple bond. It's very reactive, there's a lot of energy packed in there, that's why they use them in the torches. Acetylene torches, breaking that triple bond, adding oxygen across, produces a lot of heat. Formula for benzene, C6H6. So we have, oh, and actually let me write out all the carbons. I'm getting a little ahead here. So we have this. You can see that, and then there's hydrogens attached. Not sure if it's on the page. Let me just finish writing it here. And you can see that it has a ring to it, a lot of double bonds, and and it's a very stable molecule. And then we have this, we have methane with an OH group on it, so it becomes methanol. It's one of the alcohols. And then this big guy here, there's an oxygen in the middle, and the way that you can also draw it is to show that bond between the carbons on either side to that oxygen, and this is called diethyl ether. And it's such a common ether, there's lots of ethers, but it's such a common ether that's often when they talk about ether, like in a show about a medical show from a long time ago, like MASH or something like that, they talk about ether. That's the one they're talking about, diethyl ether.